Here with us, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Peter. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Razor.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Now that's some fine work right there by Peter. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Nice block by the Cobra. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Nice block by Razor. A nice block by Razor. Wow! That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Last 10 seconds. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Landing two jabs by Peter. What a good counter punch by Peters. now he's putting his punches together. There he goes. Protecting his head well with his guard. Pulls the trigger fast. Halfway through round number 2. Well-targeted counterpunch by Razor. A little defense turns to offense by Peters. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Well-placed counterpunch by Peters. Combination to the head. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Peters. He scored well after being hit himself. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. How about that exchange? End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
You can see there's blood on his cheek. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counterpunch by Razor. Razor's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Three punches land in succession by Peters. Able to dismiss that body shot. Excellent counterpunch by Peters. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Seconds to go here in this round. Peters is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Peters. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Peters. Final 10 seconds. this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
And now they're trading blows. Good block there by the Cobra. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well-placed counter punch by Razor. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Good combination to the head. Peters' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Peters. Devastating blow by Peters. Oh, what an exchange. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science. Wow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Doing well on the outside. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Solid counter punch by Razor. Accurate counter punch by Peters. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. And he returns on that exchange. Able to dismiss that body shot. Tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Peters. Peters' cheek is ripped open. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? So he goes down. Oh, boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting a house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You got to wait for it to dry a little bit. You got to wait for your guy to wake up. You got to wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
Good block by Razor. Well, we've seen this before, Teddy. A guy goes down, he tasted the other man's power, and now it kind of neuters his own offense a bit.
It's like when you were a kid, Joe, and you went to the girl to ask her to dance. You remember that, don't you? And she turned you down. And then,
often.
And then you're afraid to ask again. Well, you either have to find another girl or come up with a different line. He needs to come up with a strategy to get back to offense.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good exchange. He fires back. And he returns on that exchange. Gets rid of that effort. There he is on the inside, doing well. Peters' training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively because he has been a sitting target all night long.
It's just not moving his head. And you know the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive, you're handcuffed. But when you move your head, you create an opening. So your opponent throws a punch, he misses, he doesn't put it.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Razor stunned and he is hurt. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Peters' nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt. where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Razor's got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Oh, good exchange there. Well-placed counter punch by Peters. Able to dismiss that body shot. Now that's some fine work right there by Peters. Nice block by Peters. Blocks away that headshot. Razor staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. End of the round here. You can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate like other sports, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. If they expect a guy to box, you hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
Not able to land the headshot. Razor's, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Good exchange. He fires back. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Peter. and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1-minute mark to go. Good block by the Cobra. Rid of that one. They both decide to bring it. So we come to the end of the round. And clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
And a well-placed counter by Peter. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good defense just covering up down low. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Peters is thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants you to think. So that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. Joe, if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is not that kind of fighter. He can't win this way.
Good block there by Peters. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Peters. Well, here's the way we see it. He's down on the scorecards, has to have the knockout to win it.
Yeah, and he has to understand that. You know, the main thing is he hasn't given in. You know, he's still there trying, but he's in a desperate place. So what he has to do now is look for one spot. He remembers maybe something he saw early in the night where the guy pulls out his hand down a little bit, and maybe he can time him stepping out.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. On the mark, the counter punch by Peters. has got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Precise at all by Peters. Peters is basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
Good block by Peters. Just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Good exchange. He fires back. those headshots with his defense up top. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Good block there by Peters. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Razor. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Well, this isn't a bad form of defense. You know who did it to you, so stay away from him, right?
Exactly. Keep range a little bit. Now it's up to his opponent to close that range.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Little volume punching to the body there. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
A unanimous decision. Your winner, Razor.
He's your winner by unanimous decision. All three judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.